So I know plenty of people will have a use for a portable monitor. For me in particular, I want one for productivity and I guess gaming, to be able to game portably, you know, to go wherever the hell I want and just have a screen that I could take with me and maybe have a portable battery and just set up. But mainly for productivity with gaming, to pair with something I recently covered on the channel, the AverMedia Extra Go with my Nintendo Switch, to be able to record footage, have a screen set up, have like a little portable battery just ready to go, and just be able to be comfortable wherever I want, record some footage, use it for the channel, maybe pair it with my Asus ROG Ally or my Steam Deck or my laptop, you know, different devices, just to be able to have an additional screen to do some work with things, just to be able to go wherever I want instead of sitting at my desk all the time. That was the main reason. So I started looking for a portable monitor. I know I've covered plenty of them on my channel, but currently I don't have one. So I started looking and I did not know Sceptre made portable monitors. I mean, I think they only make this one, the Kado or Kado by Sceptre. I currently use 3 monitors on my desk, my workstation, and I used to run 3 Sceptre monitors, right? I currently have BenQ monitors, so I upgraded to BenQ, but I used to like Sceptre monitors. They're cheap, and they were decent quality for the price. So when I saw this, it was $60 for a 1080p monitor with a nice looking stand. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the risk. On Amazon, it was around 60 bucks. They didn't send this to me. I bought this myself, but here's the features. 15.6 inch display, 1920 by 1080, IPS panel, mini HDMI, so that's where one of these comes in. I don't like mini HDMI, but we'll see that in a moment. We got USB-C ports, they're for power delivery and for video. 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, then all this stuff comes included. So you do get an HDMI cable to use the mini HDMI to I don't like having that, but hey, that's cool, it comes with it. But let's get this thing opened and take a look. You do have built-in speakers, so that's good. The foldable stand, but there we go. This thing feels nice. It's thin. Like I said, I bought this myself. It was around 60 bucks. So we'll get this powered up and check it out in a moment. So there's that. Let's see what else comes in the box. Presentation-wise, like decent, nice. Like I said, this is a brand that I'm very aware of. So there's a manual. A lot of times they don't come with a nice manual, but this is a decent brand here. So HDMI, and then we do get some cables, USB-C cables. Like I said, for power or video as well. Microfiber cloth, and then this should be the stand, I would imagine. This does not feel like it comes out. It's glued in, so we will drop that. Let's check out this stand. Yeah, portable monitor stand. Like I said, I would have preferred if it was built in, but I'm not going to complain that much because this seemed like it was going to be nicer than those weird ones that, I don't know, that are magnetic. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the way it shows it in there. Like, you could just situate it differently if you want. Push it to, just kind of locks into place, I guess, depending on the angle you want it at. We do have like a cover on there right now. I'm going to peel that off. I'm hoping the screen isn't like crazy shiny, like how this plastic is making it look. Prefer it to be a little more matte, and it is. So, okay, yeah, I mean, it comes with a goofy little stand. Not the best looking thing in the world, but it seems to work. So real quick, before I start testing this thing out, I do want to briefly mention these 180-degree video converters that I probably showed for a quick second earlier. I like this. They sell them as a bundle with this, or you can just buy them separate or from a different seller. But what these things do is just allow you to plug the USB-C from behind instead of coming out the side of the monitor. And the HDMI one gives you full-size HDMI instead of the mini HDMI. If you buy the bundle, it comes with 2 HDMI and 2 USB-C, but one of the HDMI adapters, I'll show the picture of it It is not the correct one for this monitor, so for whatever reason, they ship one that can't be used with this, but price-wise, it's fine. You'll get one that you can't use, but it's cheap enough to where it's fine. Like if you buy them separate, you're gonna pay more, but if you find a different adapter that's the same exact thing that's cheaper, cool, whatever, right? But let's go ahead and start testing this thing out. So yeah, you could use this with a lot of different things. I've never plugged my phone into one of these monitors before, but I tried it out with this. Without a battery or anything, your phone will pass through the power. You could plug a phone in, use it as a gaming machine if you want to run emulation or watch videos, whatever. But yeah, you could do that. But what I want to do, like I said, like for productivity and all sorts of other things, I want to use it for recording gaming footage and stuff. But I'm going to plug in my Nintendo Switch with this AverMedia Extra Go. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, to get this thing going here, with the Switch with the AverMedia Extra Go dock, I need to provide power to that. So I have my Anker external battery. So I have the dock plugged into that. See back here, have the HDMI, the Switch linked to it, and then the power is coming out from here into the battery, and then another cable I'm going to plug into the monitor to one of the USB-Cs, and then the HDMI cable. So I do got, a little octopus of cables here. It's not too bad, but if I had some shorter cables, it wouldn't look as crazy. All right, now I think I'm good. Had to rearrange a little bit. And then I'll show you real quick too before we start playing some games. But okay, we got everything plugged in. But I'm going to show you the buttons on the side for volume, the on-screen display. You have a lot of options to tweak the image, colors and whatnot. You got, blue light level stuff, black light. You got aspect ratio options. You can go 4:3 depending on what you're plugging in here. That's definitely a nice option. A lot of portable monitors don't have that, so that's pretty cool. You also have some presets, stuff like that, so that's cool. But yeah, nice bunch of little options there to mess around with. Now, the one thing I do have to point out is the built-in speakers. If you're in a room that has like a lot of noise going on, yeah, they're pretty low. They don't sound great, unfortunately. I can hear them. I'm in my garage, but there's a lot of like background noise going on. So it does kind of suck, but it is nice to have that, 3.5 millimeter audio jack. You can plug in external speakers, some headphones. I mean, depending on the device you're using, like we got the Switch here, you could use like Bluetooth headphones, stuff like that. If you're using a Steam Deck, your laptop, whatever, there's going to be plenty of audio options, but it is nice that, does have built-in speakers and, the audio jack. So that's cool. But I've been messing with this between recording footage for this, and I think the screen quality looks pretty good. So that's a good thing. For a $60 monitor, it's really nice. The biggest con for me, besides the speakers not being that great, which is kind of to be expected with these things, it's so thin. It is what it is, but I wish I had a built-in stand instead of this thing. Because see, I've been kind of struggling with it a little bit, moving it around. Once you're set up, you're fine. But if you're moving things around, it does kind of, I'm fidgeting around with it. It does kind of suck at times. But let me jump into just a level real quick so you get an idea. I'm going to record footage on this. If you remember the other video, if you haven't watched it, with this dock, you just hit that button and then it starts recording. So I'll overlay a little bit of that so you could see. Pretty cool. That's one of the reasons I wanted this, just so I can record gameplay footage for things when I'm chilling, so I don't have to be necessarily at my desk working. And I could do this with multiple devices. Just have this extra monitor for my laptop or any of my handheld PCs type of thing. And I thought the price was decent, and oh crap. And the image quality is all right. You're not going to use this as your main display. This is just kind of a little secondary display, right? So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Like I said, a couple little cons, negatives in my opinion. The speakers aren't great and the stand could be better. But at that price point, it is not bad. And the little 180-degree adapters being an option is nice. I just kind of wish they were like built, the monitor was built that way and it had them like more sturdy, like kind of permanently in there. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. If you're interested, I'll put a link down below. Nice little package. Nice viewing angles. Let me know what you think. Bye.